Okay, here's a great snack meal for you. Anytime, any place, when you're hungry, instead of just having a snack, or what I call a simple snack, jump up to the superfood snack and you make it yourself. Remember, there's nothing better than to make your own, because I like to change mine around a little bit, change it up. The snack we're going to show you is like a full meal. It's got everything and everything you need in it, so it's not like you need to go have dinner if you don't really have really good food for dinner. So bring this with you when you're hungry, when you go on vacation, you're going to the beach. In the morning, you're hungry and you just need to have something. Let me show you. This is the simplest thing in the world. The base is made out of a coconut, so good smelling. If you can only smell this. And I'm going to pour, we'll just go over the ingredients as we make this. I'm just going to make a little bit, enough for me for maybe 2 servings. So I put in these organic dried coconut chips. And they have a really super good coconut smell, because that's the best part of coconut. A lot of coconut you get, it's coconut, but it has no smell, because they've actually either perverted it where they processed it, or it's old or just not the species that has this hemp seeds. Remember, we're trying to get a complete meal. This is a superfood snack mix, and it actually tastes really good. This is in place of my potato chips. Now, you don't have to do all these, we're making the super mix. There's a really easy mix just to make is just some chlorella pills, a little Himalayan salt, and some macaroon and or the ribbon cut coconut. That's it. Mix it up. It's really good just by that much. But now we're going to turn it into a superfood, really high-level meal. I put in about 2 tablespoons of the hemp seeds. And those have, remember, all your oils. This is an oil. There's no sugar in here. You don't need sugar. Sugar's good once in a while. But sugar, as you'll find out, sugar is not good for you. You have to process it. And I put in maybe about 50 of these little chlorella pills. Okay, each one's packed up, so they're not just like a little bit of chlorella. It's packed up. And they taste crunchy. By themselves, they sort of taste like a lake a little bit. These are chlorella pills. Chlorella is more of a detoxificational green. And then you've got spirulina tablets, and that's more of a nutritional side of the fence green. So you can use, we have all different types, 50-50 spirulina, half chlorella, half spirulina. This one we're going to go ahead and make it out of chlorella. This is more of a detox superfood meal, and it's got to be crunchy too. So we put in some nuts. Usually what you really want to do is soak your nuts first. These are unpasteurized almonds, and I just put a handful of these in there, and these are like super good. Now, soaking your nuts is good because the outer shell has a little layer on it called cadmium. So what you want to do is soak them first, but then you have to dry them before you put them in your mix. So you just dry them really good. Soak them for about 6 hours. And when I'm soaking them, I usually put 1 or 2 drops of the fulvic acid, because that gets the shell off, and you don't have to soak them for 6 hours. You can just soak them for maybe 30 minutes. Now, the thing that makes all the taste really good is Himalayan salt. Make sure your Himalayan salt you're getting stone ground too, because most of these are machine ground, and machine ground is not what you want. They use a big metal blade, and if the metal blade shrinks in a couple of months, down to a small little blade, the blade's made out of stainless steel, and stainless steel is nickel, and we wonder why we have nickel poisoning. Now, I'm going to put some salt. Remember, these are like potato chips, so add a little more than what you want. This is not regular salt. This is sodium chloride plus 80 minerals or more, and it's a 300 million year old cavern where you pull it out, where it's not sea salt. This is Himalayan salt. So be very careful on where you get your Himalayan salt. And not only that, a lot of it is super high priced, really crazy. Bee pollen. We're going to put some bee pollen in because the bee pollen is really special. It has a lot of things that nothing else that we've put in has. So we're going to put in about a tablespoon of these, and these give you super energy. Remember, this is an energy snack mix. It's not a sedative snack mix, because a lot of the snacks you can have, once you eat them, I mean, you're supposed to have a snack for energy. You're not supposed to have a snack so you can go take a nap. But if you eat, most snacks are not real snacks. They're sort of like well, you got to look and see. It's like an assault on your immune system, and it's an assault on your system to try to figure out how to process this stuff that tastes so good but has no reality to it. Here we have goji berries and golden berries. And the golden berries have like 100 seeds in them. And when you chew them, you'll notice that there's a little crack, crack, crunch, crunch. Okay? You want to not swallow these. You want to crunch every little seed up, because the golden berries have about 14% protein. It's in the seed. It's the same as the chia seeds. The chia seeds, remember, if you just swallow them without chewing them all up, you're just getting the mucoids. We're trying to get the complete part of the seed if we want to make it so it really is available. And let's see. I like, myself, this is how we now sort of spice it up a little bit. I like a little spice. I like my I call them potato chips, spicy. And you can put chili pepper in this. You can put a little curry. You can put cumin. We're going to use some of these really good. This is the Pharma Chipotle Cayenne. And this is the original vegan Parmesan. Remember, this is really good, sort of a little Italian, coconut, a little Caribbean here. We've got a little Central America with all the golden berries, and let's shake that up a little bit. And the golden berries, remember, the hemp seeds, the goji berries, everything here has a complete array of different minerals, vitamins. And remember, a lot of the stuff that you're eating has been well, processed in a way to make it so whatever you're eating is also probably absorbed the chemicals from the plastic or the container. All these bags are bisphenol A free. If you look up bisphenol A is a very highly reactive to your immune system. You'll notice that Canada has outlawed, Germany, a lot of different countries have outlawed bisphenol A. These are food grade. Please don't throw them out. They're very expensive for us to go ahead and put in these containers here. Just zip it up, it keeps it fresh, and now you've got yourself this really good, this is a trail mix salad. Now, if you want, you can put cacao nibs in there. I like a little cacao nibs too, because remember, this is an energy trail mix. There's nothing in here, remember, liquidy. It's all powder. And I'm going to give it sort of a flavor here. See, to me, you can't get a trail mix that tastes this good unless you actually put a little bit of fats, a little bit of sweet. You didn't use any sugar, zero. And we've got a variety of oils. Remember, your body loves oil. It doesn't like sugar. We only have a few traces of fruit sugar in here. But other than that, check out that beautiful trail mix. Now, if you want to also, you can actually You can put coconut oil in this or olive oil, and you can mix it up, and you can turn these into little, sort of like little round balls or pâtés. And these are really good like this too. They're like sort of like a chippy cookie. Okay, I call them like not chocolate chip, but you know what I mean. It's got a lot of good crunchies in there, so the crunchies really make it so you feel satisfied. So this is your trail mix superfood. It's not a snack, but it is. But it's actually a full meal. Take a handful when you're hungry. Try to drink, if you can, always about 16 ounces of water before you think you're hungry. You're most likely thirsty. We'll see you next time.
Important reminder. All information and ideas are for informational purposes only and are in no way intended as medical advice or as a substitute for medical counseling. Earthshift Products, Dr. Robert Cassar, all of their partners, affiliates, and subsidiaries will not be held accountable for the use or misuse of the information presented therein. This information is not intended as medical advice. The authors, publishers, and speakers of this work are not medical doctors and do recommend the use of mineral-deficient foods, drugs, or medicines to achieve beauty and to alleviate health challenges. Because there is always some risk involved, all persons involved with the development and distribution of this information are not responsible for any adverse effects or consequences of any kind resulting from the use or misuse of any suggestions or procedures described on our website or Earthshift Live radio talk show or therein.